Hey, what is up, my YouTube family, man? It's your boy Ketchup King, and your boy at work, man. And I'm just chilling right now. You know, about to check out some of these new things at iCast. And first up on the docket, man, is the new Native Watercraft hammer. So it's a newer version, a little bit of an upgraded version to the Titan. So we're at iCast, and right now, I'm not physically, but right now we're tuning in to iCast. This looks like we're at the Bonafide booth, and we're about to check out this hammer Native Watercraft kayak. As y'all know, I do have a Slayer Max, and I have been on the fence about continuing to rock the Native Watercraft going into 2026, but let's see what they have going as far as this new version of a Titan. So I'm gonna get myself out the way here. Drop me down. There we go. Drop me down over here in this corner. And I'm gonna probably move myself around depending on how he's showcasing this kayak. But without further ado, let's dive right into it.
Howdy, Marvin Forte here at the Native Watercraft and Bonafide booth with the brand new hammer.
Mixed booth.
The hammer features the X-Range drive, a brand new drive from Big Adventures.
Yeah, so they did change the drive. And let's pause it right here. So, okay, so they did change the drive. And as you know, with the Titan, it was, you can set it up to have a captain's bridge right here. Now that captain's bridge, once you set it up, will allow you to be able to run two graphs side by side facing you. You can have like your down imaging, side imaging. You can have your live sonar. You can have your maps on a completely different screen. And that's one thing I liked when I saw the brand new Titan and the brand new platform as far as what they came out at Native. That really pushed me to wanting to get a new one and stay in that same brand. But the thing is, this hammer drive folds up. As you see, it bends right here and pushes back down into pretty much like you say, the deck. So it allows it to actually lay flatter, gives you a better, it doesn't stick up as much as the older version of that pedal drive does on the previous models. So that's one of the biggest features that they're pushing right now with this. Of course, a lot more battery storage in this one. It's pretty much outfitted for any way of powering you would want it. You can have the NK on the back. You can turn around and get the trolling motor on the front. Like you said, Garmin just came out with a new trolling motor. But then, like you said, you're pushing 10,000 in loan if you're just putting this without any graphs on it. You do the trolling motor from Garmin, you do this, you do an NK on the back. If you double motor it up, you're along with batteries. Oh yeah, you're out there. But let's get back into it.
Some folds here.
Yeah, it folds down. You got to remove the hatch.
I can drop this drive down in.
And it drops back down in. Lower profile. I like that.
Lock it into place.
I like the lower profile.
And now I'm ready to go.
And the thing that I like about that lower profile is that with the seat being a little bit higher and the pedals being a little bit lower, you're kind of pedaling down instead of kind of pedaling like flat with it with the older version. Because the older version, sometimes if you get in the wrong position, you kind of have to do a little bit of a lean to get that pedal drive back going. It's kind of like on a bike. If you stop at a low point and your one pedal's high, you kind of have to go over top. And I don't feel like you would have that issue with this new drive.
The floor is much higher on this kayak than any previous Native.
Yeah, the floor is higher.
And there's this does not intrude into the deck very much, this big scupper for the drive bed.
Yeah, I'm still have to see how it does with the water coming into the deck. Like, that's something we will see in test, which I'm pretty sure Greg Blanchard is going to test one.
And stow the drive elsewhere,
but
or
that's fire. That's fire to be able to just pop the drive out that easily and it not take up like an immense amount of space. I like I said, I car top. I don't have a truck to just take the drive out and just lay it in the bed. So things like that, flat down in the trunk or in the seat, would be huge.
Running a motor and don't need it.
Yeah, see, you running the trolling motor.
As a backup, so that
you can have it as a backup, and it wouldn't take up that much space.
This is going to be a fast boat from Native. It's got a lot of volume in the hull, and it's been optimized for speed and being nimble on the water more than stability. So it won't be quite as stable as the Titan X, but it'll be plenty stable enough. And
so you'll probably be able to compare it to the Slayer.
The swivel seat with the junk drawer that you can pull out here.
Still got the junk drawer. It's removable, so if you want to run a junk drawer,
back
you can.
We've got our battery
you don't have to. Huge battery compartment. That's a 24 volt.
You can really put a big battery in here. These large batteries you can lay on your side, and you see it's all the way on the bottom of the hull. So that really gets the center of gravity low.
That's fire. You can double stack 2 12s
low pro battery
if you got it.
Fit up in this upper section.
Easily double stack 2 12s in there if you want to cut back on the price for that 24 volt. And just wire them to 24.
You don't have to drill into the hull.
Got a through plate on the back of that, so you can keep all your cables underneath. You don't have to come up top with them.
Spring blade rudder that we've had for a number of years now, the drop down spring blade.
Yeah, spring blade rudder on there.
Installed on it. NK300.
See, they got the NK300. Got the port on the back. Got the foot steering in there still. Which I've seen people use that, and it's like insane going down the bank with that foot steering.
So it's really smooth, and you can adjust the tension on that to be
the Wizards.
Easier to move or a little bit more resistant.
Foot steering.
I'm excited to get in this boat myself. It's going to be
if I'm not mistaken, it still does have. Yeah, and had a little jump right there, but if I'm not mistaken, it still has the power. You can still have a big enough compartment in the front to actually, I don't know if they have it on their website yet. Let me see. Native Watercraft. I'm trying to do this with the mount for the camera, like right in my face. But if I'm not mistaken, they still have the compartment in the front so that you can, so that you still can put a bigger battery in the front if you running a motor off the front and you want your cabling like right there on it and not have. Which it would put a little bit more weight in the front, but they do have a lot smaller batteries now. Let's look at this puppy up. So the hammer right now is set for 3,600. 3,600, what size is it? It's a 12 foot fitted hull weight. So fully rigged around 150. Solo dolo by itself around 110. But like I said, it comes with, just the unlimited amount of things that you could do to set this kayak up to your liking. Because like I said, right now we got the bow, you got a bow battery storage hatch right in the front. Yeah, see, this was a little bit more of an in-depth video, but it's a lot longer. But let's see if we can skip to where he talked about the front hatch.
That make it a better fishing kayak that's parts of the boat. Which
here we go. Let's see.
This is also kind of this is sort of the brain center. We really focused on enlarging that hatch,
like the enlarged hatch with the through
so
plate.
Have a bucket,
you can make on the front. Still have the bucket where you can get internally
parts of the boat, which helps with wiring. Obviously, is a big one.
But like I said, it's completely different. Like I said, it's not the same kayak it was. It is not as stable, obviously, but we don't know the difference. Like I said, until you get on it. Like I said, I got in the Slayer Max and people was like, "Damn, that it's not as stable." But I'm standing up in it, turning around in it. It's only a 10 footer, so I can only imagine still having that amazing stability at a 12 foot range. But yeah, so like I said, I'm really looking at this different kayak that's coming soon. It is, I don't know if I can't really look at their Instagram because I'm not logged in all the way. It wants me to log in, but it's an Outpost 120 that is really gonna change it up just a little bit. But I gotta, like I said, if things plan out, we'll see. They don't have a price point for those yet. But the features I've seen for that have been kind of unlimited. Also, different style of drive shaft and basically a different way of innovating fishing from a different kayak platform. But without further ado, man, let me know what y'all think about the Native Watercraft hammer in the comments below, and we'll see what's popping in the next one. Peace.